Oh wait, I forgot to close this. Don't mind that. Smiles. Okay, today I am supposed to be pulling out canvas for an hour and then oh oh drawing for an hour. Not gonna lie, now that I finished the big one, I kinda don't know what to do with myself. Like, I swear, this is like the issue that I have, you know? When I do have like big projects going on, I'm like so busy. Where'd my glove go? Oh, it's on my lap. Yeah, no, when I'm like when I do have big projects ongoing, I'm usually just like so busy, like stressed out and overwhelmed just like by the amount of tasks that I have to do. I still have to contact supervisors for grad school. But that's not until after the new year because it's the holidays right now. It's just like now that whenever like I finish a big project, it's just like it feels like a lost piece of myself, you know? If I don't have anything going on, like I genuinely don't know what to do with myself. Well, I mean, I guess I could go ahead and like work on my business cards. I should probably work on my business cards. Okay, maybe I do have stuff to work on, but also it's just man. Man. It really doesn't feel the same, you know? Especially just like after you shout out a piece that by all means pushed like everything you can do. Huh? So what exactly do I draw for this? I know I do have to like put a timer on for an hour. Also, I don't really have any inspiration for this. Hmm. I mean, I could technically do this. That outfit. Can I even like sketch and line something in the span of like an hour or something? I don't really trust myself to get anywhere like beyond a colored sketch based on how slowly I work. Wait, why is my system already at like 57% of processing? Well, granted, I have been like using my computer all day, so like probably the RAM is all like taken up. But also, yikes. Wait, no. RAM shouldn't be taken up over time. I not know. Maybe it has to do like with all the Wismas. Indeed, indeed. I'm like, I'm sorry I don't have anything done right now because literally like this is supposed to be like a 1 hour like illustration, and the rules are as soon as my pen touches paper, the hour starts. So I'm just like currently in my head like thinking like what I want to do, but after like finishing that piece on Friday, I'm like I don't know what to do with myself. I kind of fell completely into art block. It's I mean, I guess I do have like a bunch of backup pieces I can work on like in the meantime. And there is something that I could technically work on, but also I should definitely be keeping secret until like the entire thing is out in March. I mean, Scarlett, you know what it is, but like, it, I, man, yeah, no, it was like that project that I was like recruiting back in November, and I immediately got like somebody taken. Yes, a knower, I know. I mean, like it is kind of public knowledge that like I am doing Voca Gathering with like a team this year as an illustrator, cause well, I literally publicly put out an ad and got somebody taking it like immediately. So yeah, but like yeah, it's that. But we were like discussing like how to proceed, considering the fact that like they did extend the deadline back into March. So we do technically have like 2 more months to like work on the MV and stuff, since like the music is pretty much done. I don't know how like Shizu's doing with like putting all the lyrics to the song, but honestly like we kind of all agreed like it's the holidays. We ain't touching anything like until the new year, and then I immediately started breaking that because I started doing concepts because again, if I'm not working on something, that's when the bad thoughts come. And yeah, honestly, I do. It's not the season to be like in a pile of like self loathing. So yeah, I genuinely do not know what to do. Hang on, I need to send this to Fan. Uh, Actually, I'm gonna go on to Postmaniacs. If I cannot come up with a concept organically, well, then yeah, I do also have like my photo books with me. I could always just like pull out one of those like as a reference again. Search. You know what? Maybe I'll just do a chibi. Yeah, I'll do a chibi. That's easy. No, I do not want this to be a group. Thank you very much. Damn you, Google. Alright, let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Yeah. Alright, timer has started. uh, Heavy looking. I swear the old timer I'm working with is driving me crazy. Oh, oh, good luck. Good luck. Yeah. I don't care about football, and he keeps talking to me about it, and I have to keep my phone screen away because he's also nosy as fuck. We're talking like American football, right? Yes, American. Yeah, I. Granted, I know that like you're also American, so I don't know why I always feel like the need to specify, you know, American football or So wait, how does like the new one work, huh? Oh, I see. It's like 2 additional sticks. I feel like the body ain't is a little bit too big. Because it is. Where are my proportions again? It has been so. Oh, never mind. The legs are usually a bit longer. Technically, I'm Hispanic, but I accepted long ago if I'm speaking English. Football defaults to American football. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I totally get like how your eyes sort of like glaze over whenever you hear like football talk, cuz that's exactly what happens with like my manager whenever me and my manager whenever he starts talking about sports. Granted, he's more of a basketball guy, but honestly, the only time like I'm ever really interested in sports is if it's a combat sport or if like there's trash talking involved. And yes. Low key, I am also like doing my listening homework because on when did I agree to do this again? I think it might be Saturday. Uh it might be Saturday. It okay. 27th. So yes, Saturday. I agreed to do a collab with Shizu where we are going to be ranking our favorite, well, not our favorite, but like a tier list of Vocaloid producers. So I need to like basically revisit all of them, at least the ones that like aren't regularly in my playlist. I know for certain that there is one in there that like I will admit my opinions will get a little controversial. It has to do with religion. And honestly, I think as soon as like I mention religion, if you're in the know, you can probably guess who it is. Chillist, uh huh. You know what happens when you put your opinions on the internet? Oh, believe me, this one is going to be super controversial because, again, like I said, it involves religion. So, like, yeah, if you're in the know, you as soon as I mentioned that, you probably you can probably guess exactly which producer it is that like I'm referring to. Wait, I could have sworn you made more songs. What do you mean he made like one, two, three, four, five, 7 years ago, took a 4 year hiatus, released like one, two, three, within the span of like 2 years, and then took another hiatus, and then just started making shit again 3 months ago. The fuck? Damn. Though that might also just be his YouTube catalog. There might be a lot more on Nico Nico that I have not bothered to find. Also, the fuck you mean this is Luca? Holy shit, she sounds nothing like how people usually tune her. I think most of his stuff is on other platforms like Spotify. Ah. Yeah, in that case, I'm definitely gonna be digging around on Nico Nico then. I guess he finally remembered that his YouTube exists. Okay, this eye is just not cooperating at all. Honestly, if you told me this was Ia, I would have believed you, cause yeah, a lot of people actually tune her very similarly. So, oh my god. Really means that like Sevio Ia really is not beating the whole Luca clone allegations. Yeah. Yeah, I remember like when that design got revealed, like I was in Shizuka's DM saying like, what the fuck did they do to my girl? She may be pink, but she ain't supposed to be that pink. Why does this look off? Oh wait, is it because this is okay? Now this actually looks a lot better. How much time do I have left? 45 minutes. Fuck. Atsu ga todoku no naka 周りでも届いたあなたにあなたにあなたに あ一人にいるじゃなかった I still can't believe she actually sang the opening for the very first gacha game ever made by Kuro Games. Because I was like, oh yeah, that looks familiar. Oh my god. Yeah, let's go ahead and play it, actually. I still can't believe they managed to get her. And all for a game that ended up going EOS, like, in a year. Uh, yes. Okay, in that case, this probably does not stick out that much. Wait, no, that was the wrong brush. Um, wait, shit, I haven't practiced today either. I think this is how the outfit goes. Maybe? Oh no. Okay, I think I'm good for this. 35 minutes. I'm already ready to line. Probably not get rid of this. Save all of my layers just in case I get accused. Alright, I forgot. I should technically be doing this in green. Nah, let's not be a dead horse. That being said, 40. Not gonna lie, she has influenced me a lot on how I sing, and realizing that I do not have the skill. That being said, if I have the time, maybe I'll pull out my flute and like give a demo as to like what I mean, you know? Because I can very easily do it on flute, just, you know, whenever my vocal cords get engaged, things go south. But yeah, there's a reason why I say that like I play flute like how I want to sing, and I try to sing like how I play the flute. I mean, honestly, yes, it is work time. Hello there, Shikon. Welcome. Yeah, I was just talking about like how much of an influence like Hanatan has been on me, music wise, and how I'm not anywhere good enough to do what I really want to do. But yeah, I am on a bit of a strict 1 hour timer. So my apologies if I kind of go silent, cause that means I really need to lock in. I really don't want to hand in anything that's like half colored, you know? Though I do have to say I'm nowhere near as good as Shizuka when it comes to playing the flute. Well, because A, how the hell am I supposed to compete against somebody who's literally a music major? You know? And B, I kind of quit when I went into college, and now I'm like 6 years out of practice. Like, all the muscle memory is there, it's just my embouchure is like shit. Cause you know, muscles atrophy. Well, atrophy when you don't use them, and yeah, I didn't use them because I didn't play for 6 years. Now I'm kind of paying for it. And by kinda, I mean very. Honestly, I'm surprised at like how many music projects I have going on already scheduled for next year. Cause oh, not only is there the big thing that Scarlet, I know you and I are both involved in, and then there's Voca Gathering, and I do want to do something for Voca Duo as well. And by that I mean I already have a team kidnapped. Maybe. I don't know. I still need to confirm. But yeah. Especially since team sign ups are going on right now and I don't know when they close. No rest for the wicked indeed. And then there's the fact that I have to also spend the time like learning 2 instruments. And by learning 2 instruments, I mean actually learning one, and then the other one is literally just like getting all that muscle tone back because I got dragged into well, no, it's not that I got dragged into it. I completely signed up for it myself. Shizuka and I are gonna be pulling out fucking Doppler. And guess who drew straws and got flute 1. And I'm laughing because it's like, oh, I attempted it. And by attempted, I mean I did my warm-ups. And as I was doing my warm-ups, I realized I cannot hit like the high A anymore. Like I could hit the high G if I like really like focused, but like and like the high A I can like hit it like isolated, but like as a part of like scales and like and stuff. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I am so fucked. But it's okay. We do technically have as long as it takes for me to get back into shape. Uh, like it's a really nice piece, which is why I agreed to it. But also, holy hell. I did not realize that I let myself go that much. And like it really sucks because like I know I could totally do it if I were back in freshman year. But yes, no rest for the wicked indeed. I'll rest when I'm dead. That's what I like to say anyway. I mean, it is kind of true. I kind of have to just keep working, or else that's when the bad thoughts come. How much time do I have left? Okay, 24 minutes. Or closer to 25. Not bad, not bad. I might even have time to shade this. Let's see. Doppler, Andante, and Rondo. Hello, Stray Kid. Thank you for the chug. But yes, this is the piece I will be performing. And we did. Cheesecus did somehow manage to drag somebody in to do the piano accompaniment. I guess we're both really good at kidnapping people for our projects. This is the flute 2 part, by the way. You guys are gonna hear pretty soon why I'm, like, in pain. Just thinking about it. That is probably gonna be me. And yeah. I misjudged the amount of air required. Okay, I gotta go ahead and color this in. And 20 minutes. 20 minutes. This is enough for me to color everything, right? This is why I like doing chibis, because, like, they're not that intensive. I can get them done quickly. They look nice. unfortunately, my commissions are going to be closed until further notice because of, well, because of vocal gathering. Uh, it, I am going to be spoiling a little bit of it. It's 6 minutes worth of music. I have to make enough images for 6 minutes worth of music. It's not like a full-on animation, but on God. It's a lot. And now we get on to Rondo. No, I'm not going to be doing the bottom highlights. Honestly, I wish I knew enough theory to, like, be able to pull out my flute and just instantly harmonize on demand. I think that would be really cool. And it would also, like, help me a lot with arranging stuff. But then again, Synth 3 is basically MIDI software, so I mean it is relatively easy to do it there anyway. That's not theory, that's just improv skills. You're right, I don't have improv skills! The most I can do is improv comedy, and even then, ugh. Honestly, I don't even know, like, yeah, I don't really have improv skills because the only ensemble where like you were actually taught how to improv and like improv well was like jazz band. And guess what? They didn't allow jazz flutes. So, I was never taught how to properly improv. The only improv I did was like improv comedy with the improv club, and even then it was very much freshman ink, unripe sense of humor. Um People clap. I know. Honestly, I don't even know how I really was built different back then because what do you mean I was able to like get up in front of a bunch of people and like make a fool of myself? Cuz I think I just completely forgot how to do that. Just like turn off my brain like that, you know? Like that is what I mean by like I was built different back then. Hey Stray Kid, we're talking about like how like how I used to actually do improv comedy skits in high school and where the hell all that went, you know? Because nowadays I'm an anxious wreck whenever I have to perform anything. I really miss like I really miss my attitude back then. Or was it personality? I don't fucking know. Before I had like many mental breakdowns in college and got everything beaten out of me. Oh, I have 10 minutes left. Shit. I have not even finished half these patterns. を灯して僕に敵が問いかけるんだ。君の夢、憧れたヒーローに忘れてよ。雨みたいに年離れたって嬉しくないんだ。僕の少年存在を絶え君みたいに眩しく並べないけど I guess this is actually going to be unshaded. Well, I love having crippling anxiety, am I right? True, Loki, I was more outgoing in high school. Yeah, I think. I know I definitely was. And like, if you guys think I have no filter now, oh man, I definitely had no filter back then. In fact, like, the one story that I tell of like my friend's ex who was like a fucking creep and like basically in every single friend group I was in and hit on every female presenting person he was friends with, except for me because he was fucking terrified of me. Um, Yeah, I told her, like, "It's a good thing you didn't tell me until now because I would've totally beaten his ass, like, in the parking lot behind the school." And she was like, "Yeah, I did it for your own good." Uh, let's see. How does this go again? I'll just draw, like, random purple blobs and pray that makes sense. I've stayed pretty much the same. Yeah. I mean, on one hand, you don't have to mourn what was lost, but on the other hand, if it's something that you want to change but has not, then that is also kind of painful. No, this. 7 minutes left. Fuck. I haven't even gotten to. Cheating. I know. Unfortunately, if I rush, like, that's when bad things happen. I mean, I think they'll forgive me if I go a little bit over time, right? Just to make sure, nothing ain't left half shaded, or rather, half colored smiles. Which also means there is going to be no music for this section, because every second counts when you're in a time crunch like this. Fuck. Oh yeah, Scarlett, have you attempted IS 6 yet? It's a good thing there's no physical timer on the stream to show evidence. True. True. I did not set that up, thankfully. But also, because this is being streamed, you could technically calculate the time from the VOD. Oh my god, I'm gonna be ginger killed by Oyun for this. Oh. I've done one run of IS. Oof. Well, I mean, the good news is they let you do one free recruitment at the beginning of each. Well, they let you do one recruitment, and like it at the start is like the only one where you can like freely borrow units. So hmm. I would say you could like go for my whiz, but also I do also think that it might just be more worth it to actually, instead of going for Wiz, like getting Tragodia instead. Cause like IS-5 was definitely like an anti-Wiz thing, and then IS-6 is like sometimes I think some of like their stages like they screw her over even more. Okay, 3 minutes. You got Radiant though? Nice. I'm not looking forward to building her. Cause yeah, the gimmick with Radiant is you can only build her through IS. And I've been kind of slacking on my runs. It's always like kind of painful when like you have a whole bunch of like busted units and then you try to run a new IS and it's like, I'm on the lowest difficulty and I can barely clear shit. I literally just got past like the lowest difficulty like I think yesterday afternoon. Beat Yee's ass. Yee's ass. I don't even know how you pronounce his name. I want to say it's the same as one, but also I do not know what Hypergriff thinks. I would actually have to look at the pinyin. I do hope he's playable though, because I think it would be very funny to put him and Dusk on the same team. Cause I remember like when IS-6 first came out in China, there were so many memes about like about Dusk and Yi being like the the architecture student and the art student, and like both of them just like fucking agonizing over well, Dusk was like, you know, agonizing over like Photoshop and stuff while like Yi's like tearing his hair out over like 3D modeling programs, and I think that is just very funny, and I wish we had more of those memes over here. I don't think I can really dig any of them out though, because like they're just buried so far down in my timeline. Because this was like 6 months ago. Okay, 40 seconds to spare. 40 seconds. Okay then, save as. Um, hmm. And 2025. Who did I get again? Who did I get? Who's um export this. Yaha, yaha. Okay. I am done. I am done. With that, let me actually go ahead and switch over here. Because... it's now time for me. Wait. What? Okay. I forgot thank you. Thank you. So, now it's time for me to demonstrate what I mean by I try to sing like how I play flute, and I play flute like how I want to sing. I hope my neighbors don't hate me too much for this, because I know, well, I doubt they can hear me, because this fucking instrument cannot play fortissimo. It can barely even play forte, if I'm gonna be honest, you know? Yeah. Okay, I cannot wear headphones. I cannot wear headphones while doing this. Fuck. Okay. Unlike Shizuka's model, mine does my tracking. Mine. I see mine just like keeps my mouth closed. Hey. Okay, I see how it is. Yes, flute playing. Unfortunately, I am definitely a lot more out of practice than Shizuka. Very out of practice. Very. Still sounds nice? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually tune. I think my flute's warm enough, right? Okay, just a smidge flat. That's good enough. Well, yes, what can I play for you guys? What am I familiar enough to play? Because if I'm gonna be real, like, most of my repertoire is, still relatively classical. Oh, I could. It is a season. Christmas music. You're right. You're right. I can redeem myself from last night. I can actually take my time this time. But yes, hello, Polaris! Welcome, welcome. How was your Final Fantasy 14? I finished all my artwork, so I was like, you know what? Like, since I have been like talking about how like I play the flute like how I want to sing, and how I sing is like I try to attempt to replicate what I want to play on how I play the flute. Oh, Christmas event. But yeah, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and actually demonstrate to people. So, yes, I do not have a flute asset, but it is fine. Oh, I turned off my chat. Fuck. Yes. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and like play Christmas carols for you guys. It ain't the same as like, you know, last night's like karaoke relay, but you know what? Maybe I'll go ahead and do something like this again, like on the night of, you know? Maybe I'll like have proper sheet music. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Seems like a fitting time for the redeem. Okay, unfortunately, I can't really replicate Merry Christmas, Kiss My Ass, cause, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, if you guys don't mind me actually just flat out singing with, like, the actual recording, cause, you know, pentatonics, uh... There is no one. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and sing along with the actual recording, cause fuck it. I was following the 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 pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats, to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round, and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. As you can tell, I have not warmed up at all. I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats, to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round, and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Ooh, 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 I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats, heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round, and there you go. And Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Fuck. I was supposed to do this last night, but unfortunately I could not find like the clap track separately, and I was not about to like learn and record it in the span of an afternoon, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and axe that number, so glad I could do that tonight. Ha. Honestly, like this was like one of those songs that like the entire choir would sing every single winter concert. Uh to the point where like basically I performed it like twice cuz at least for the band, only wind ensemble gets to perform in that. Everybody else has to watch. And the choir, same thing with like the orchestra, like only chamber orchestra is like allowed to perform, and they drag every single choir student in cuz they need to fill numbers, you know? So yeah, they would do the song every single year with the choir, and they would actually drag like they would actually steal like 5 percussion kids from us to to do like the clapping. And yeah. Let's just say that like 2 years of like performing in that concert and having to sit through dress rehearsals, you kind of commit the soprano part to memory. So yeah, yeah, that was one of the songs I had to axe because I could not find the clapping by itself, and you know, it was it was not worth it. I did have like solutions for like the alto, tenor, and like bass parts, but not the clapping. Anyway, back to flute. What else do I play? I don't know Mame. I don't know Need a Little Christmas, so. Uh. Well, that was a shit show. uh. What? No, I'm gonna go ahead and just look up proper sheet music. Fuck it. Christmas Carol sheet music flute. Christmas carols. Yes. Oh. PDF. Okay. On Casey's jig. Oh no. That ain't what I want. Okay, this one okay. This one it is. Golly, you should know this one. Uh. Fuck, this one's in C major. Fuck. I think I got that right. Maybe. I wish. Why is it all in C major? What else should I play? I mean, I could play something that is like a completely different holiday. Completely different holiday. And by completely different holiday, I mean Independence Day. Because I do have like the entire flute part of Stars and Stripes Forever committed to memory. Like I can actually play it on demand. It's pretty funny. Let's see. Oh, I cannot hit that high. my god, I can hit that A flat! I'm not as out of practice as I think. for, a, for a second, reminded me of Freezy Peaks from Banjo-Kazooie game. Nice. I know. Oh man, it means that my practice has been paying off. Ah! Hello, Grubzo. Get down. Grubs. Grubs, get down. Get down. No. Get off my shelf. No. Decided I'm gonna enact a policy of whenever he tries to jump up onto the... And now here comes Grubs to be a menace. I know. I've decided that, like, whenever he tries to jump up on the shelf, I am going to kick him out of the room. Yes, I know. Meow. Okay. I am not that familiar with the song. Anyway, it is 12:30. I have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys off to Ace, who is currently playing Stardew Valley, the most stressful game known to man. Yes, that game really stresses me out. Anyway. Uh, Tomorrow is my rest day. Um, I'll have my schedule out. Saturday, I'm gonna be doing a fun collab with Shizuka, where we're gonna be ranking Vocaloid producers, so that's gonna be exciting. Yeah. With that, I'll see what I can work on. Or if I just completely crash out. I don't know. We'll see. Good night.